morning, respected madam, teachers, and my dear school fellows. Good morning. We are class 8 and today our topic is acids, bases, and salts. Do you know what are acids, bases, and salts? We are here to present you that these things are not just limited in our science books but also are in our daily life. As you can see, we have things.
Tomato sauce is made of tomatoes and it has a sour taste because it contains oxalic acid. Next we have orange and it contains citric acid, so we put it here. Vinegar. Vinegar are also an acid because it has a sour taste.
So let's take a look on bases. Soda is made of sodium hydroxide and liquid soap is made of potassium hydroxide. Toothpaste is also a base. Now we will separate salts. Sodium chloride, which is a common salt, and calcium carbonate, which is chalk, is also a salt. Now you are thinking where we should put sugar. Sugar has a sweet taste. We should put it in a separate group. Thank you.
What is the salt taste? Salt taste, for example, orange and lemon have a sour taste because they contain a citric acid. Base have a bitter taste and that's easy to remember. B for bases and B for bitter. Salts, as expected, have a salty taste. For example, sodium chloride that we eat tastes salty. Thank you.
Good morning. Now let's talk about neutralization. Neutralization means cancel the effect of. So an acid can neutralize the base and the base can neutralize the acid. It means that acid can neutralize the bitter taste of the base and the base can neutralize the sour taste of the acid. An example of acid. Acid plus base makes water plus salt. Hydrochloric acid plus sodium hydroxide make water plus sodium chloride. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Dalwal and my topic is solubility. We will talk about solubility of things. Most of the compounds are soluble in water. For example,
Good morning. Salts. Salts has two types. Soluble and insoluble in water. Now, I have two salts for you. Sodium chloride and powdered chalk. Now let's try to both of these to dissolve in water. Salts. As you can see, it is soluble in water. Now let's try with calcium carbonate. As you can see, still the heap of powdered chalk is here. So it is insoluble in water. Thank you.
if we strain the water into the glass and then squeeze the lemon into the water, and then stir it. You can see the citric acid is easily dissolved into the water. Let's take a look on the solubility. When things are soluble in waters are called alkalis. Their examples are sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide. Thank you.
Also, these are another test of checking acid, base, water. Acid, base, in a substances. Do you know about pH? What is pH? pH is measure of concentration of hydrogen ion in a water substance.
Less than 7 very acidic and greater than alkene is base. pH scale also rewrite color, for example, red for acid and blue for base. Thank you.
Environmental problem and pH. If there is any variation in pH, it can affect the environment like it can pollute the environment. Let us take an example. Because of human driving activities, it increases the level of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Because of this, there is more CO2 and dissolving into the ocean.
Good morning. The ocean average is 8.1, which is basic. But as the ocean continues to absorb more carbon dioxide, the pH level decreases and the water becomes acidic. Moreover, when pH fluctuates, it influences the amount of humans and the ecosystem, which can become the cause of acid rain. Acid rain's acidification can kill marine animals and other living organisms and can be very harmful for our planet. Thank you.
Unpolluted deposition or rain in balance with atmosphere carbon dioxide has a pH of 5.6 almost everywhere in the world. The pH of rain is lower than this. The main pollutants responsibility for acid deposition or acid rain are sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide. Acid deposition influences mainly pH of fresh water. Nitrogen and sulfuric emissions come from the natural and anthropogenic sources. Natural emissions include, for example, volcano emission, lightning and microbial processes, power stations and industrial plants like the winning and smelting of high sulfur ores and the combustion of fossil fuels emit the largest quantities of sulfur and nitrogen oxides and the other acidic compounds.
We can save our environment from unexpected variation of pH. If we keep our environment neat and clean, because we have the only one earth to live. This was our presentation. We hope that you have learned something from this. Thank you.